I am Poof, a magical book that knows all. Developed by wizards and enchanted by scientists to discover all human knowledge. My secrets could be used to cure disease, end hunger, and advance civilization. Instead, I've been stolen by two idiots and have been forced to help them produce a game show. This is Poof, the magical game show.
Yeah! Woo! Welcome to Poof, the Magical Game Show. I'm Robert
Poof,
Bacon.
Everybody, I'm Nate. Nader Boy.
Nader, yeah, you're Nader Boy. Get it right.
Nader Boy with the umlauts.
The only game show that has a book that knows everything and completely misspells Nader Boy in a different language.
That is correct. Hey, Poof, are you there? Show yourself.
Hello, Nate.
Hello.
What do you want now?
I would like to ask you a question, Poof. I'm going to prove that you know everything. Poof! Did Bacon spend all day today writing fan letters to Muppets? Individual
Yes,
Muppets.
Nate. He was at it again. I don't know how many times this makes it, and I know everything. I will start you off with minus 10 points.
Oh,
Nate.
Son of a bee sting.
Well, if you have a question that's better than that for Poof, go ahead and put it in the chat. Just scream, "Hey, Milk Bag, I have a question." And maybe at the end of the show, we'll all answer it for you and see what Poof has to say.
Then you'll be famous.
Isn't that right, Milk Bag? What's up, boy?
Hey! Oh, it's good to see that Poof is making an appearance.
I don't know if it's good or not. I don't like that. She seemed to start off in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I mean, you must have said something to piss her off.
Well, we've been asking her a lot of frivolous questions this week.
I've been doing a lot of frivolous everything this week, honestly. Yeah. Milkbag, I heard you wrote a new poem.
I did
this week. Yeah. Would you mind reading it to us? I know you do a lot of poetry slams, but
it's actually an ASMR poem.
Oh no. Oh my God.
It's entitled "The Listening."
Oh no, I hate it already, but I'm very excited.
All right, I mean, this could go anywhere.
No. I think it's just a title. I'm pretty sure this is. I don't know what this is.
Good God. We have an ad this week. Good God, I don't know how.
You asked.
We did ask. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your art.
Now we know. Yeah, thank you for sharing your art. And now we know.
I want to see the milk bag cut of that.
Oh no. 4 hours of that.
Actually, I have to drink a gallon of skim milk and a quart of half and half before I can do that.
No, just drink. Why don't you just drink like 3/4 a gallon of whole milk? I think that's the same.
It doesn't work. It's got to be. It's got to be exactly 1 gallon skim and 1 quart half and half.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
all
look, you guys, we have an ad. We're not going to be able to ever have advertisers again if you just keep talking about gross milks.
Hey, first of all, you don't like that. That's not cool to say to me.
All right. Anyway. All right. You guys, Fox Kids is back this summer.
Oh no,
with a new lineup of shows.
I'm excited for this.
Me.
Always good. Ooh.
Welcome this summer, Woodrow and Friends.
No friends, it says.
And no friends. Sorry. Start your day off right with Woodrow and no friends. Here to talk about his new show is Woodrow.
I'm excited for this.
Oh, God. Woodrow.
I'm Woodrow.
Hey, Woodrow.
Hi.
Can you tell us about your show?
Oh, I hate Tuesdays.
You hate Tuesdays, huh?
Oh, I hate them.
Who's that guy behind you? Who's that guy behind you there, Woodrow?
That's John Turnbuckle.
Oh, God damn it, Woodrow. I'm so upset with you.
Wow.
What's your favorite food, Woodrow?
Enchiladas.
Fuck you, Woodrow.
Does your owner have any other pets?
Yeah.
What is it?
Edie, the
God.
dog.
I don't like you. You know who I like better than you?
Yeah.
Heathcliff.
Mate, I
Oh,
was
never
just
heard
gonna
of-
say Heathcliff. So much better.
Hey kids, tune in this summer to check out Woodrow. Nobody else, just me.
Are you constipated, Woodrow?
I have to have my anal glands squeezed.
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
see real. How long is your show, Woodrow?
It's 4 hours.
All right, I'm in.
I'd see you this summer, kids.
I have chosen the contestants at random. Contestants, show yourself.
Oh, Woodrow, thank you for showing up.
Ah,
Oh,
Ah! Wow, I was just eating my dinner peacefully, and then suddenly a book just spat in my face,
Yeah.
pulled me out of this reality, and shot me over. So,
yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
thank you for coming.
wow.
Sorry about the rudeness there.
Yeah, I wish we've tried to negotiate a different way, but that's the way she
Yeah, it got right behind my contact into
Mm.
my eyeball. So,
Well,
Yeah,
the other
excellent
way
shot.
would have to been you just basically do the whole movie The Page Master.
the goop.
And it's just spit in my Facebook and let's go on this adventure.
Just a little quicker, same amount of grossness.
Maggie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm a writer, actor, and YouTuber. And on YouTube, I talk about movies and such. So it's great. It's a good life. That's what you were asking, right?
Yeah.
Like how it kind of plays out on a day to day. Yeah, I really can't complain. I got to spend a lot of time with my cats.
What are your cats' names?
Murphy and Lewis.
No.
Yeah.
I like that.
After the RoboCop characters.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Yeah.
watched the RoboCop video. Yes, that's right.
Mm,
It's a good one.
I enjoy it.
If you guys haven't seen her stuff, definitely check her out on YouTube. Great YouTube
It's a very good channel. Very,
Really
very
thank
good channel.
you. Woo, we have fun.
Do you guys want to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's get
Mhm.
started. I got a first question for us. This is going to be called the DVD round.
That's a good
Wow.
name.
We're going to do a little bit of throwback. Now, what I'm going to do is before we get started, I'm going to show you guys this video. And I bought this DVD from a thrift store in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And
Wow.
the only thing it said on the DVD was Vitaflex. And it was in kind of like the MS paint.
I'm picturing it. Yeah. Clear image.
Yeah. And
Like everything.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so visceral.
yeah, it was like 16 double VHS copies of Titanic and that.
Mhm. I
And
smell it. I smell it. Yeah.
That dustiness. Yeah. I got
Yeah.
Like a
Mhm.
musk.
Mm,
hmm
mhm.
I like to. That's when I go and I buy clothes. I don't wash them. I wear them right out to the
No, you
bars.
should not.
Yeah.
No.
It's a familiar smell. Makes people come.
Just me and my dust mites. Don't mind me.
So we're not going to watch the whole thing. I just edited this thing down to about 90 seconds of what is Vitaflex and what it's about.
Okay.
So as you watch this, I really just want you to think of yourself as a person in the audience watching this happen. And then I'll ask the question after we show the
Oh,
video.
I'm nervous now.
Here we go. All right, and Vitaflex.
Well, today we are going to study and experience something called Vitaflex.
Right
So
away,
we
I'm
believe
hooked.
that you can
Yeah.
heal
My
virtually
grandpa.
every condition that you have in life if you can access that part of your being that does the healing.
This
And
guy
of course,
knows his
that's
bowling
God.
average.
But we don't practice medicine. We don't practice anything that requires a license. So we're going to have an anatomy lesson. So your brain, you know where that is. But you don't need to know any of this to make it work, but it's in there. But that's an important one. Yeah. Now, there's one more thing that we do. Our reflex points for your colon. Colon is here. Colon,
Why are her
colon.
pants rolled up?
Transverse colon. Colon is here, clearing the colon, stimulating the colon. And I'm
That's
going
not
to draw
your colon.
a picture of the colon, and then smigmoid colon comes right diagonally through, and you know where that comes in. Because we're going to do some colon stuff. You're going to be the first one. Work yourself down the leg. I'm working just inside the shin,
I don't know.
coming around the uterus. And I'm going to do that. until I hear a squishy sound. This
No.
would always work.
Oh my God.
So thank you all for coming.
Oh,
Oh.
I know.
that
Notice
was
the
so
crowd.
much
Notice the
worse.
crowd.
Oh my
Oh.
Lord.
Is it all women in the audience?
Yeah. Where is this? It's like a Marriott. Is this the Marriott connected to that?
It does look like a Marriott. I can spot that plastic tree from anywhere.
The uterus.
Oh.
The uterus.
The uterus. It's just when
The
when
uterus.
he licks his lips. He licks his lips and says the uterus, and it's.
I love the close up on the mouth there, Maggie. That was great.
Yes.
That's the least sexual thing that's ever happened. Is that right there?
All right, so you're in this crowd.
Yeah.
Which we saw was massive.
Oh yeah, it was
Massive.
enormous.
I mean, this was standing room only.
So
but-
chances are we could have just been swept up in that people wave.
Mhm.
All right, so you're in this crowd. You guys watch that. I want to know about your character. How did you find out about this? If you were the only person that went there, if you went with a group, and what do you think Vitaflex is? Nate, you have your hand raised.
What is the price of admission for this? This will play heavily into how I
this was
respond.
free. This was like they had somebody standing outside, in the mall kiosk, being like, "Do you want to be on a TV show?"
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, so I would like to know, basically, why were you there? First of all, why were you there? Let's go around, and if you went to this, and you could either be yourself or a different character.
Okay.
Well, I can start.
ahead.
So my name is Caroline Anderson. And me and my daughter, we went to Marriott. We went to the Marriott because I was going to explain to her. She's going into the 5th grade, and we all know that's when family life. We start learning about everybody's bodies, and in the 2 different kinds that there are 2. And I was just gonna have an evening with my daughter where I told her the truth about it. But lo and behold, this event was going on, and it was free, and it was right there in the Marriott, and it turns out that it's on topic. He went over the uteruses and in the different various parts of where our livers contain in our bodies. I thought it was a great supplement to our mother-daughter, little outing.
Does your daughter get schooled about any of this?
She gets schooled. We're from the northern Wisconsin. She goes to St. Mary's Catholic Prep.
This makes sense.
Could be anywhere.
Yes. I don't allow her to go to the dirty public schools. I don't allow her to do that. My taxes still pay for it. Oh boy, do they!
Oh
they
God.
do. But no.
Let's stay away from taxes with you.
It's probably a good call.
Do you think that, can you explain what Vitaflex is to me? Or do you think that your daughter got what Vitaflex is?
Absolutely. And next time he's doing his presentation, I would say, go ahead, check him out because he really knows the stuff. But yeah, I could tell you that the thing that I learned is that a lot of things about our bodies, things that we read are just not accurate. And really, the best about your own body.
Oh boy.
The names. You already know it. You have it in your body, so you already know it. And that was my takeaway lesson.
That was your takeaway. All right.
That's a good takeaway. Ignore doctors.
Yeah. Ignore doctors.
It was fun.
Awesome. Nate, who are you? Why were you there?
Hey,
we can ask you a bunch of questions.
Yeah. My name is Ron Ezekiel. I follow.
Give me your real name.
It's Ron Ezekiel. I know it sounds weird. I'm the only I'm from the Ezekiels of Rhode Island. I like to follow the Vitaflex circuit. I travel up and down the north. You know,
You're on a list.
I saw him in Portland, Oregon once. He did the colon bit there. That was so great. He found a colon in somebody's little finger. It was amazing. It was such a show. You would not believe it. He ended the show. He said, It was so good. It was so good, you guys. I will watch a Vitaflex show anywhere, anytime. Ron Ezekiel, that's my name. Here's my card.
You have a card.
It says Vitaflex fan on it.
Do you have a lot of merch? Do you have a lot of their like merch pieces?
Yeah, you know, they sell mouthpieces that you can wear at night. It's so you can fake sleep apnea. It helps a little bit, you know, because you want to cosplay as a sleep apnea sufferer. I do have the tank tops. They are all in extra large. A lot of tank top merch, and then we've got the the office saying posters. So a lot of good merch. I hope to join the cause one day, but you know, as of now, I just sort of sell hamburgers in the lot before each show, and just follow the bus to the next town. Ron Ezekiel, here's my card.
I don't need another card. Good.
I watch a lot of kung fu movies lately.
I was. Oh my god!
And what do I think it is? Vitaflex.
Yeah, what's Vitaflex?
I don't know. I think it's a supplement. I'm gonna guess it's a supplement that just wipes out your whole body. And it's definitely poison.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh,
are you going to tell us?
Oh, I guess there's me. I forgot that I have to. My name's Charlie. I got separated from my family, and I went looking for help.
How old are you, Charlie?
Huh?
How old are you?
7.
Oh no! You're all the way here at this Marriott. This is just off the freeway.
Well, it was a lot of twists and turns, and I got out of the mall, and then
The mall is 6 miles.
That's a long way.
I've traveled far looking for my parents.
So you just started walking away from the mall.
I just followed the sunset because I know that would be a straight direction. That would send me home west.
He's not wrong.
It's a real Fievel situation.
Keep walking until I hit the ocean west.
Okay. Well, so you ended up at the seminar. How'd you get to the seminar, Charlie?
He sounded like my pop.
Oh no.
And he wears the same polos.
Okay.
They smell like the thrift store.
I noticed you have 4 Vitaflexes there, Charlie.
I do. Can I interest you in a Vitaflex?
He got recruited. Oh no. He's desperate.
I have heard enough. I have tabulated your answers into scores.
What was the Vitaflex?
Oh, Vitaflex is just
nice.
we got back to
Maggie.
0. We started at -10.
Yes. Yes.
Maggie, good job.
That was a good
Thank
round.
you.
Oh man, a Vitaflex is literally just a series of supplements and feet touching, from what I could tell from the video.
Yeah, because I was like, I expected supplements, but yeah, there was just a lot of stroking, and then I'm glad there's a product. Actually, I'm kind of glad.
There's a product.
Yeah.
I was put off by the demographic.
Yeah.
I did not like him.
I don't want any old man touching my foot saying colon.
Over and over.
I don't know. I'd find it soothing. I could probably say it. Colon.
As soothing as Milk Bags' ASMR.
Oh my god! Don't bring it up again. Don't bring it up again. He's just waiting to come right back. He's just waiting to come right back. I don't even know what he's up to.
Show's terrible.
Maggie, do you have a question that you would like to ask? God damn it!
What?
I didn't mean it.
No,
I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all.
Which one do you prefer? Light rain?
That one's
Soothing. That's what I
you're
would
a
have been
menace,
to.
Milkbag. I don't like.
Like a long
I respect your
hopper
art,
lady.
but
how did he get enough money to get a microphone? He's supposed to be an intern.
I found it under your bed.
No, that's my stash.
My stat, my mics. Oh, my mics.
Yeah.
so I found this one.
Yeah, yeah. And now he could just have it because he covered it.
Covered in sick gross.
Maggie, do you have a question that you would like to ask Poof?
I do. I actually wrote it in my own version of the Poof.
Whoa.
Same color.
That's a very
Wow.
nice-
You have the travel version.
I have the travel version. The
Ours-
knockoff cousin. Donk. Let's see. Okay. I have two of them. Which one? Okay. Oh, okay. So let's say you could go back in time and replace any performance with Brendan Fraser in history. Any performance, any leading actor, any role, you're replacing it with Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
What role would you give him?
So you're basically just asking, what movie do I want to improve?
So
Yes.
may I ask a question?
Absolutely.
What era Brendan Fraser are we talking? Is this like Tomb Raider? Is this Biodome? Or is this like
Can we
Crash?
pick any era?
I would say let's go with the heavy streak. So that'd be like George in the Jungle.
Nice. Oh,
The
nice.
heyday. Yeah,
Oh,
Mummy. Yes.
Yeah, peak Fraser.
I mean, I don't even know if I
Fraser.
could search George of the Jungle and not gonna
Just type in G, it pops right up.
G-string jungle.
All right.
Okay, so any movie that we
Mm-hmm.
can replace with Brendan Fraser.
Oh man,
Good God.
this dude, he should have been just even bigger. You know, I feel like this guy has it all going on. I really enjoy Ben. Okay,
The way he balances he's like kind but funny but like hot. You know,
like a
he's got it
beefcake.
all.
Yeah, he really
Mhm.
does. Oh
Mhm.
wow.
So I'm trying to think in a movie in which there's a funny character, but if you replace him with Brendan Fraser, it just adds that little bit more. Nate, do you have one?
I think I do. I mean, like, okay, so I have a real answer and then I have a funny answer. A real answer, I would like to see peak Brendan Fraser replace Shia LaBeouf in Indiana Jones 4.
Oh wow!
Right? Like, I think, like, because peak
Okay.
Brendan Fraser, like, Mummy Fraser is the only guy that can go toe to toe with peak Harrison Ford as far as I'm considered in that situation. I would like to see both of them in this terrible movie, and I don't know. I think he could elevate it because I think putting Brendan Fraser in there makes all those ridiculous scenes that happen. It adds. He's already a ridiculous person with some believability.
Yeah.
I think he that part. So that's my real answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he could have sold the aliens far better than
Right?
Shia. Yes.
You know, and like the refrigerator scene. Well, it's a Brendan Fraser movie. What do you want? You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know my real answer. Then if we're this, thank you, Nate. You helped me on this one. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna replace Stallone with Brendan Fraser in Demolition Man.
Oh!
Even though didn't
That's a
like
great
Stallone
answer.
half write this piece of garbage? Or
I
something?
think he did. Well, he got the
Sounds
rights and
right.
then he rewrote it because he didn't get the story.
So this movie is like a really awesome world, and they don't really play in it. It just goes right into 90s actions nonsense. And I think Wesley Snipes does a great job.
He's a lunatic.
in
But he
this
does a great
one.
job on
But
that.
Stallone is just Stallone. He has to be cool all the time, and Brendan Fraser with the three seashells, that'll be funny. And then maybe he could punch out Rob Schneider.
And it automatically lowers his status a bit too. I like Demolition Man. I think that's a good answer. I like it. Yeah, I like it. How about you, Maggie? What's your answer? Your serious answer.
My serious answer, man, it is hard because so many movies would be improved if graced by the presence of Brendan Fraser. I think I would say the original Grease replace John Travolta.
I love that answer. Holy cow, I love that answer.
Yeah, because it's like I love Grease. It's like one of the the funnest musical movies.
Yep.
But I just like Brendan. Like he doesn't bring anything to it. I think Brendan Fraser would have brought like the over the top.
I really like that. I think John Travolta is a little too cool for this role.
He's almost too serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. It's the other side of that coin. Yeah, that's a great answer. I'm big
It is
fan.
a great answer.
And then he'd be singing and dancing. So
yeah.
My joke answer.
Now we know what you really wanted. Okay.
My joke answer. I want him to replace Gollum in all of the Lord of the Rings. And just
Oh
treat
my
him like Gollum. He's normal Brendan Fraser. Hey, can I have your ring? I don't understand this thing. That would be
Gollum's ring.
no voice, just
That
Brendan
would be
Fraser doing that.
hilarious.
I would like to see Brendan Fraser being Brendan Fraser in that role
Okay.
for no reason.
Yeah.
If my joke answer, then I would replace him. He would take the place of Jessica Rabbit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Would he be in drag or dressed like Brendan Fraser?
He could do a drag role.
He would
That'd
be
be fun.
Yeah, I think he'd be in drag in
I think he could pull
and
it
I'd
off.
like it to play like just like
Sultry,
the exact
like
same
straight?
part, exact
Okay.
same role,
Mhm.
exact same role. And I'm scared to search that one.
Because it's been thought of before.
Real scared to search that
That'll
one.
lead you to my old Tumblr.
Yeah. 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 Do you have a joke on Maggie?
Oh man. Probably a lot of voice acting in like the Pixar universe. Everyone in Cars, they should have just hired Brendan Fraser to just read and the script too, just like whatever he wanted to say.
I would absolutely adore that. It's Cars. Now I'm Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
The Brendan Fraser cut.
Owen
I
Wilson.
have heard enough. I have tabulated your answers into scores.
Ooh, she has our
Let's
scores.
see.
Where are we
I'm
at?
so excited.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yes.
Double
We're coming back.
ahead.
We're coming back though. This isn't a blowout yet.
Oh man,
We're-
it's
we're
not.
still-
It's not.
Sure. Mhm.
Nate, do you want to go or
You said you had a second
Yeah, do you
question.
have a second one,
Maggie?
Maggie?
Would you like to?
I do. I do have a second question. Let me pull up my knockoff book. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So, if you could have any one animal with you while trapped on a deserted island, one single animal friend,
oh.
what would it be?
Okay, so this one, I mean, my obvious answer is going to be a cat, but I want to kind of talk through this because if I'm stuck on an island, maybe I would need something to help me, like with farming.
Cats are good farmers. So.
Well, they're good at catching mice.
Yeah, they farm
Nice.
mice and
Yeah.
drop it at your feet. It's great.
And receipts.
you know, those
Brendan
Receipts.
Fraser
I was
is
sitting here
animal.
earlier
Someone got a loop.
finding French fries from like a week ago.
Pauly Shore shows up with them like 50% of the time.
Oh, I guess that'd be kind of worth it. You know what? I'd still, just because whenever I think of Deserted Island, I think of Wilson and I think of Castaway, and I think it's just to have that little friend with you is so important and way more important. I'm big enough. I could, do some. How much farming do you need to do as one person?
How long are you planning to stay?
Yeah, farming also. Can you? What are you planting?
Yes.
What are you growing?
I need to bring. How many accounting books can I bring?
You're gonna plant corn.
Yeah.
What voyage is this? What happened here?
Well, I mean, if you guys like me to tell you about what in my head what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Also tell the
Please.
story of how you crashed.
Yeah, I was the captain of an oil tanker. I hit a new made coral reef right off the shore. Completely destroyed all of it.
Oh God!
Look, I just needed a paycheck. All right,
Lose it.
Doesn't make it better.
It's hard.
Lose it.
all right. It pays well. I get hazard pay.
Okay.
I got swept with a
I
bunch of the
guess.
oil, but fortunately, I was able to use a bunch of seabirds to clean myself off.
Some rare seabirds.
I hitched a ride. I had a couple dead sea turtles that. I grabbed a couple soda holders,
soda
and
holders,
tied them
lashed them together.
Thank God they were there. Thank God those
Yeah.
soda cans were
It
floating
is
around.
Floating
Yeah.
trash alley.
As
Mhm.
soon
Super
as I finished, getting those rings on the last corpse, boom! I was right on this island.
Boom.
Island just snuck up on me. I was so worried about these sea turtles.
The dead sea turtles.
Well, yeah,
Lashed
because
them
you have to
together.
be careful because they're,
yeah.
you don't want to rip off one of their legs.
I hate
Yeah. I like sea turtles. I don't want to kill it.
I don't want. It's already dead.
Yeah.
People need oil, Nate.
I'm so upset.
So I'm
People
on the
run
island.
oil, okay.
I'm on the island, and who am I greeted by? A little gray kitty cat.
I don't understand how that happened.
Aw,
That's-
and we
that's-
You
become
have to
best
plant
friends.
some oil seeds
Yeah.
to grow into a refinery.
And then sooner or later, America will come invade me, and I'll get saved.
And they'll come find me.
See?
If I plant oil, they'll have to come find me.
Yeah. There's oil in the ground on this island.
You're a monster.
Right?
You're a
Well,
monster.
I'm just trying to get by.
And I think that cat's a demon.
It talks to me.
Yep. Okay. This is horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, what would you guys do?
In your pure thought.
First of all, how are you on this island, and what animal would your? It's basically your Patronus,
Yeah.
right? Like, what's your spirit animal?
Oh, do you want to go or should I go, Maggie?
I think I do know what I would pick, so I'll go ahead. So basically, I kind of had the opposite, where actually I was born in the water. I am a mermaid. I was born in the water. My family are the Tritons. So instead of falling into the water, I was actually born of water, and I crash landed into the island, which is the opposite. Normally, what you humans go through.
Were you jumping out of the water?
Yeah,
And then landed
I was just like doing a hair flip. It was pure just narcissism. Yeah, I was kind of just showing off, if I'm being honest. And I beached myself, you know, I just, and I'm on land, and I can't move. So there I am with my best friend, Dolphy the dolphin.
Oh,
Who's beached as well. We're both beached. Gasping for air water through our gills. Just slowly taking in carbon dioxide until we pass out and die.
Hey, look, it's the sea buzzards.
Yeah.
This is what you want.
Sweet release.
You're like begging for an octopus sea witch to come save you.
Yes.
At this point, you're like, I'll give my voice.
Take anything you want. Anything you want. Yeah, so just gasping desperately for some sort of
You could hold hands.
as we die.
So you created farming. You died in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 to 5.
Triton family devastated after a loss of missing daughter. Authorities have searched everywhere. The crabs are not being helpful once again.
It will start a race war with the crabs and their people. They will be blamed for it.
Oh, this escalated so much.
Ain't so oil, not so bad.
You're ruining the
Right?
ocean.
At least we're not the mer people destroying lands.
Yeah.
Nate, what do you have?
Hey, my name's Ron Ezekiel. Here's my card.
Food.
Thrown out of a moving jet.
That's what happened. I mean, my German Shepherd here. He has 4 colons.
In your wrist.
We also die in 4 minutes, just so you know.
It's you and a German Shepherd on a
The German Shepherd's hungry and angry. So.
He's missing his favorite toy.
I have heard enough. I have tabulated your answers into
discover
scores.
farming, though, so that's
Wow.
God damn it. Oh,
those
wow.
scores, that makes sense.
This is a weird score. 37 to 19.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird
Odd numbers.
Those
Odd
are
numbers.
prime numbers. I don't know. I think one of them is.
I know. Also, I don't think they are.
Nate.
What?
No, your obsession with prime numbers.
I love them.
It's like the movie. You watched the movie 23. Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
The second greatest Jim Carrey movie. Everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm. The first one is obviously anything Brent Fraser could do better.
Nate, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Oh,
I
God.
do. We're gonna go back to movies for this one because
okay.
I
Mm.
think that's a fun thing to talk about. I would like you. We are here in. I'm a movie executive, and I want to bring back Back to the Future. I want to hear your pitch for Back to the Future 5 and how that can lead into Back to the Future 7.
Jesus.
Planning a trilogy, baby.
So you want a trilogy of Back
I want
to
a
the
second
Future.
trilogy of Back to the Future. That's what I want. Okay.
Wow.
And yeah, so it can either be a prequel or it could be a sequel, but I want another trilogy, and I want you guys to kind of build it. We could do this
All right.
together as like a team,
Mhm.
or you could do it individually. You could take a movie. I don't know.
I have an idea I'd like to throw out there.
Okay.
Maybe we could just, maybe by the end of this question, we could come to the correct answer. Somebody can just write this down and ship it off to Warner Brothers, or who owns it? They should do dinosaurs.
I think
They should do dinosaurs.
Yeah, Orion Pictures. Yeah. I would like to switch it to Biff's perspective because
Ah.
the first movie is Marty McFly. That's
Uh-huh.
his movie, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And then who's the second movie? The first movie's his dad.
Martin McFly.
Yeah, yeah,
The third one stars Martin McFly.
yeah. But the third one's really about Doc.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The third one's
Mhm.
really about Doc. The
Mhm.
first two are about Marty.
There's a
But
little
the
bit of
first one's
Jennifer
really
in the
about his
second one.
yeah.
His dad. Yeah.
About his dad. Second one's his relationship.
So I said we do
in
a
the third one.
trilogy of Biff, but in this timeline, Biff is corrected, and he can go back and correct his Biffs.
Correct his Biffs.
Correct his Biffies. We'll call it Biff to the Future.
Not sold on that.
It's a hard selling point on me. I'll fucking walk right out of this room and take this idea with me. I swear to God, Biff to the future.
I'm getting
Yeah, Biff
I
Mysterio.
think that's great. May I suggest a setting for a couple of the Biffs?
Sure. Yeah, I'd like to.
Great. Because as we all know, and I'm speaking for all of us, one of our favorite locations within the Back to the Future universe is the saloon from the third Back to the Future.
That was a good saloon.
very,
Yeah,
very
a great saloon. I would really love to see about 75% of these prequels take place just inside of that saloon. One location, very very Fincher-esque. Let's keep it like, very gritty. Very let's cut our teeth on this.
I like this.
almost like
Yes.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, yes, trapped in the saloon. I don't know how Biff plays in, but if we could get it to work, that'd be great.
I think maybe, we take a little bit from the first that worked so well. Maybe Biff is trying not to have sex with his grandma.
But she's a hot whore at the saloon house.
She's a dancing girl.
She's a dancing girl.
And at one point, Biff can look at the camera and go, "Here we go again."
This movie you got.
Fucking deep, man.
Okay, I'm into this. So we have 2/3 of the movie. How are we ending this trilogy? Where does this all lead up to?
Great question.
Biff on top of the clock tower
Okay.
Kills himself.
struck by lightning.
Oops, symbolic. Because
Jesus imagery.
it actually is better if he was never born. Like usually that's not true for people, but just like in his specific case.
So
When he goes back, he sees all his mistakes and all
Oh.
the awful things he become. He sees himself breaking bad, if you will.
Okay.
And then he gives his ultimate sacrifice, high on meth, on top of the yes names.
You guys just rewrote Donnie Darko.
Is that what happens? Is that what happens in that movie?
I think. I don't know. I assume. I would honestly actually pay to see that movie.
It's great. He's
Yeah.
killing himself at the end.
You see that weird prequel? It's super dark.
Or
Like it's in a
Biff
saloon.
himself.
for most of it.
I have heard enough. I have tabulated your answers into scores.
Okay. good.
Whoa, good God.
Wow, you guys got nothing. You got nothing
Yeah.
on this turn.
That was a rough round for us. Woof.
Man.
Wowzers.
Man.
Sorry. I do have another question.
Let's shoot. Go for it.
If you
Right.
guys have any, again, in the chat, if you guys have a question that you would like for us to talk about, maybe in the chat, talk about for the final question of the night, go ahead and throw that in there. Put in all caps, hey, milk bag, look at my question that I have.
Hong
That
Kong.
exact thing. Honk, honk. Otherwise, you won't accept them.
The honk's important.
Yeah.
Very important.
To me.
Not too
That
long
makes it
on.
important to us.
Okay, good.
This one, I'm going to switch it over to music because we don't do a lot of music. in
That's
here.
true.
And so there's a lot of, we're going to go through a lot of questions through your thing. But basically, the whole overarching thing is you're in a band. You're only going to be a one-hit wonder. That's like the rule.
Okay.
So,
That's the way to do it.
and that's
honestly.
the only rule. So I'm going to let you choose anything. You could pick your style. You could pick your era. You could pick if it's just you or if you are in a band. You could pick how popular you were.
Wow.
So this is just like if you could be a one-hit wonder, what would you like to be a one-hit wonder remembered for? Like what in what style and what and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I haven't even thought about that once again.
All right. Well, I have an answer.
Yeah, Nate, what do you got?
80s new wave. Yeah,
Ooh.
80s new wave, like, because that's just mostly one-hit wonders. It's
Yeah.
40 years later, everyone knows, like, aha, you know?
Mhm.
We all just know them. They're just making bank. They learned one song their whole career and just sort of coasted off that.
Yeah, and only a couple notes. And they just kept going with it to a whole genre.
That's it. See, it's just more reason. That's what I'm going with. 80s new wave. And I'll be like hugely famous in the USA, weirdly famous in Australia and China for some reason.
Okay.
And yeah, that's
What's
it.
your hair? Is your hair close to this style?
Oh
What are you gonna
yeah,
go with?
it's super long. It's super styled. It's a very embarrassing haircut, part mullet. It's a very styled up front. I look terrible. But I get a good sense of humor about it later on.
That's great. And what's the name of your band?
It's just me, but I call myself the Nate Lopez 5.
It's just me.
I hate it so much.
I know, isn't it
I
terrible?
hate it so much.
Isn't it terrible?
Could you describe your album cover?
Yes. So it's a picture of me playing all the instruments, and it's just kind of a collage that forms a bigger picture of me. You know what I mean?
It's like Enya, but instead of like her own, it's just you. Like
Exactly.
echoing.
Yes. That. See, you guys get it. This is so easy.
That's great.
The liner notes is going to be I'm going to quote "Where the sidewalk ends" in it, just because. And the song that was famous, my famous song, will be called "Crying Over Coffee." It's a bad song.
Can you give us a line from that, Nate?
Oh no!
Can you give it? Yeah.
Coffee, and that's like the thing on the top. Coming up top. Oh, she's crying over coffee, and then we get into the singing part, the chorus.
That's not the singing part.
No, that's
Yeah,
the chorus part, and that's the hook. You see, guys, I it's written itself. I mean, any more questions?
No.
No.
I do get a puppet video episode, which is awesome.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
That is cool.
Maggie, what about you?
Yeah, so my band is going to be called the Plums. We're an Irish an Irish rock band in the 90s. We were coming up with the Zombies. We were both actually singing about political things before it was cool. We had a lot to say. Unfortunately, though, the song that took off was kind of a joke song called I Hate Cereal, which we did write that to be about British imperialism, but people kind of just saw it as being about cereal. And that the only way we could get played was on cereal commercials. And that is how everyone knows our band. We never really got to see us move beyond that, which is hard to see, like the Cranberries just like, like go off in the Zombies and just like be really good. But we still meet.
Yeah. But you got Chumbawamba. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get along? You and Trunks?
But we do feel that our time is coming back again. So we're really excited.
Just keep playing. U2 is still, U2's around still. You guys
talk about them to me.
Yeah.
I apologize. I should have known.
And that's going to be hard because when I went to Ireland, I think 18 people told me that U2 was from there.
Yeah. I noticed your cereal song is still being played for cornflakes. That's a lot of royalties.
It is. And you think that there'd be more money in it? And I'm not going to say we don't live comfortably because we do. And we probably should be donating more money to the causes that we pretend to be singing about, which we should. But it's really not as much as you think it is. It's really not. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is.
Wow.
Thank you for that. Can you give us what's a career highlight? What's a memory that just stands out from your illustrious career?
So we actually were supposed to be touring with the Cranberries, but we were kicked off the tour. But that same week we did meet Tony the Tiger.
Wow.
And that was pretty exciting. I talked to him about the IRA and the atrocities that were taking place, and he was just very kind, and he heard me out.
That's good.
We wrapped the commercials. So.
I'm glad you got to talk to Tony the Tiger about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you just last question here? Can you describe the album the song came off of? What else was on that album?
Oh, everything else was mostly just raps.
Raps.
Yes, raps about inequality.
Irish rap.
I can't believe that didn't sell.
I can't believe.
That's shocking.
And we had a lot to say. Like I said, we had a lot to say. I am just sad that was the song that people connected with. It just goes to show you about the low class, the low taste of the masses.
It does go to show you about that. It's funny how much it stands out on that album. There's no rapping at all. It's
not at all. Yeah. That might have been why it was.
No, they didn't understand your art. Blame the audience. Always blame the audience.
Yeah, idiots.
True.
Bacon hates our audience. He told me today.
I didn't ever put that.
What's your song there, Bacon?
Oh, my song? I would like to go back to the 70s. In the time in which those like Disco Duck, those novelty songs.
70s, the only time that happened.
The only time.
Yeah.
Well, I like the 70s novelty songs because they're barely even trying.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hey, here's a guy who can make a duck sound, sort of.
What about an album?
But a Disco Duck. So I thought mine would be pretty easy. I wouldn't have to tour very long. I would just, make a song that was kind of, just get famous for a little bit. It'd be called, Oh My God, There's a Fire in This Theater. And it'd have like a funky, like
fire alarm.
And then it was just,
oh my God! Oh God! The best part is when you dial 911 in the middle. That's the best.
Hello? I don't know where I am. I don't know the address. Jessica! I don't know where Jessica is.
And it's true that was a real recorded 911 call that you called in, right? And you made art out of your trauma.
Yep. And I made a lot of money off of it.
I heard it was in a movie. What was the movie called that song was in?
Speed 3. And they got locked in a theater.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That's about Jason London. I don't know. I just made up a name. He sounds like someone being Speed 3.
I have heard enough. I have tabulated your answers into scores.
Where are we at? Oh man.
Yes. Yes.
1985, just like the year.
Oh,
Just like the air. Mm.
all right. We have time for one more question here, real quick, from the audience. Milkbag, did we get any good questions that we can? Oh, Hong Kong Milkbag. Goddamn, I'm looking for a restaurant prince. Something that's never been done before. Something that will succeed.
Ooh, all right. So quick, one sentence pitch. What you got, Bacon?
Drive-through liquor store. No, that already exists. Damn it.
Texas,
Damn it.
And New Orleans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. They're barns.
Right.
You
Yeah.
drive in the middle of a barn. They load your car up with booze, then you drive away. It's amazing.
They used to have this in LA. Yeah.
I'm leaving here immediately. There's a lot of reasons to hate it, but not having a drive-through liquor is.
All right. So I'd say, okay, here it
Yeah,
is. It's
get it
on
right.
on the outside. It's a really old, shitty looking barn. As
Uh-huh.
soon as you walk into it, it's like that scene in Harry Potter where the tent is twice its size. You actually go down into it, and most of the barn is underground, and it's
Jesus.
shaved, and it's all like an evil henchman's lair.
My God.
And then all the waiters, you kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I see what you're doing. Okay.
And then all the waiters kind of come around and they you have to write down what you want on a piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Eyes wide shut, masks throughout.
And then upstairs in the actual barn to throw everybody off is a constant Illumineers music video.
That would throw me off.
With all the,
That would throw me off. Yeah.
Just hang out in the lobby.
Yeah.
Fun.
all those lights, all the string lights are all around. Maybe someone's getting married. You know?
Ooh, yeah.
Lay on the
Arcade
ground.
Viral shop, eh? You know
Yeah, that's what I'd go with.
Wonderful. So you're going with the 007 henchman barn under a concert.
Mhm. It's
I
just
like
called
that.
the barn.
I like that.
It's
Maggie,
called the barn.
what's your restaurant?
Well, it needs to succeed. So I usually like to work backwards when thinking of ideas. So let's think Gordon Ramsay already a success. So I would just open a restaurant called Gordon Ramsay. Not affiliated. Not even like in the ballpark of his even like wheelhouse of food. Like, and I don't want any British people in the restaurant whatsoever.
Smart.
But it has a name on it, and people will drive by and be like, that sounds familiar.
What sign do you have outside to make sure no British people
It's
come
the face of Gordon. It's Gordon Ramsay's face.
That'll keep British people
Okay.
away.
That'll keep
Yes, precise. They don't like it very much either.
And then-
It's mostly over here. Have you ever asked why? It's 'cause, So yeah, you gotta, it's called like friendly marketing. I think that's the term. It's when it's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I like that. I would eat at not Gordon Ramsay.
not affiliated with in any way.
And no
Yeah.
Brits.
If the Illumineers were there, I'm definitely in.
Yeah, it's got the string lights. Maybe someone's
string
getting married.
I feel like I just want to go to a string light place.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Nate, what do you got?
This is an idea we came up with actually this summer, and I've been stuck on it.
Oh, God damn it.
It's an exclusive Chili Express. It's a Chili Express. It seats 2, and it's high-end food. Like, it's good food,
Yeah.
but it looks like a Chili Express. So there's shit on
Yeah.
the walls. There's one table. It's
Mm.
very romantic. I serve really good versions of the Chili Express menu.
Nice. It's gonna have the queso dip. I die for that queso dip.
Yeah.
Have that queso dip.
Yeah, well,
Right.
we do call it a special name. We call it the fondue pool. Yeah, that's
Great.
That is the end of the game. Milkbag, who is the champion this week?
Milk.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations,
Wow,
Maggie. Destroyed
that
our
was
butts.
we got destroyed.
Yeah, I would
my
say
God.
it was hard, but I don't want to lie.
We play this game every week and we don't get better at it.
We did not. I think we're getting worse.
We got
Fondue pool.
far worse. The
You
fun
guys didn't get any points the last
getting dumber.
3 rounds.
You know what? We ended with points in the positive. I'll take it. Nate, you're in charge of prize video this week.
Let's play the champion music here. And
Okay.
so we have our champion music. Maggie, like the prizes on this show are very special. I edit a video, and the video is dedicated to the winner. So
All right, here we go. Here comes the prize.
Wait.
So this week's video, forget the prize music. We're right to the video.
Done you ever?
It's not working. All right.
All right. So this video is dedicated to you. And I hope you enjoy your prize. If you have any notes, either one of you, after it's done, please. Here's your
Okay.
music. Hey, gonna throw my hat into film YouTube here. Let's check it out. Okay, they're walking. This is what is she lining that with her gun? What? Why are they all dressed so? What the fuck? Did she? Why did you get? That makes sense. I quit film YouTube.
And Nate. God damn it.
So, you guys have any notes? That was my film.
I mean, that's how I felt when I watched that movie. True.
Yeah, there's no notes on the video except I forgot that it was Welcome to Marwin until like halfway through, and then my brain did it like, no, that can't possibly. Oh yeah, I do remember that it was like that.
You're like, oh, I don't remember this scene in Toy Story 4.
Yeah. Ooh.
That movie's horrendous. I wanted to like it just ironically, and I could not for the life. It's horrendous. It's just uncanny valley. Like the whole. It's Steve Carell as a human is in the uncanny valley of this movie. Oh, it's terrible.
It's gross. Maggie, congratulations on the win. Do you have anything that you need to promote or you'd like to promote, like to throw out there?
Man, I mean, I also quit film YouTube. So you can't go see my videos anywhere. But they are still on YouTube if you want to check them out. And I'm also on Twitter, just at my name in both places. So yeah.
I would like to add, both of us are subscribers to you before the show. Huge fans. Go check out her channel. It's wonderful. Look up the snippets. It's my favorite video. You're one of the few who actually enjoy that movie as much as I do. So, it's a wonderful video. Check out her channel, Maggie Mae Fish. I love it.
Yeah. Make sure to stick around after the show. Run On starts in like 1 minute. That's an awesome game show. Definitely check that out. Check out our podcast, 91donkeylane.com. We're on everything: fantasy, comedy, improv, stupid. We just did a 69th episode spectacular in which unicorns make out most of the time.
It was a good episode.
It's a good episode.
This was a good episode.
This was a fun episode. Oh, I guess I'm going to just play the music on this iPad out like this because nothing went exactly as planned. Maggie, thank you again so much for coming on. Stick around.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody, and make sure to come back next week.
Yeah.
We are going to have on a couple new guests and have some fun.
You know what? This was a good show, Bacon.
It was a good show, Nate.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.